Okay, hi everyone, this is Philip from England. I'm a long-term UK native IELTS teacher. If you have any questions about the IELTS exam, please go ahead and write them in the chat window. I'm ready to answer. Or about English. I've been teaching English online starting from over 10 years ago. So if you have any questions, please do go ahead and ask. I'm ready to answer. I'll just post this. Okay, I see there's a couple of people here already. So welcome everyone. This is Philip from England. I'm a UK native IELTS teacher, and I started teaching IELTS online about approximately 8 years ago. I've been teaching on and off since then, and also I've been teaching. I started teaching English online over 10 years ago. So I've now I started in January 2010. So yes, I am one of the longest online English teachers in the world. You could say. Right. Anyway. So if anyone has a question, please go ahead and write. I'm just going to share this into a couple of other groups to try and get more people attending. Right. Let's copy that. And so if I go back here, I need to share that. Anyway, so I'm just going to be adding in some other groups here quickly and get some more people going to be viewing. Let's see. Okay, let's try and share this. I'm going to share this to a group that I run, and maybe somebody will want to come from there. Right, so I'm going to start with one of the IELTS groups that I'm currently an admin of, so unfortunately I'll paste it there, and also I'm going to be pasting into the other chat window, sorry, the other group that I'm actually an admin of. Okay, let me see here. Just right. Let me see. I'm just going to share this into a group, and let's see here. The other group, actually, my free group that I own, or not own, but run personally. Right, okay. So let me see here. And yes, so welcome everyone. This is Philip from England. I'm a UK native speaker. I was born in England and went to school in England also. So if you have a question about the IELTS, please do go ahead and ask. I'm ready to answer. Just answer your question and I'm happy to help as best as I can. I'll just put a link here for my free other free thing here, other free group I run about that advert. Right, I'm not sure how many people are in there at the moment. It's about 4,650. Okay, so 2,450 plus members at the moment. So I'll put that there. Okay, let me just save that. Right. Okay. Hi everyone. Right. We're storing the word that you're live. This may take a minute. Keep going. We're telling followers to join. Yeah, I'm getting some messages from Facebook. This is very interesting. What they're saying. You're live. We're building an audience for you. It's very helpful. We're still spreading the word that you're live. This may take a minute. Keep going. We're telling your followers to join your video. Put it reverse, just share your video. Just shared your video. Oh, that's me. Sorry, I'm not being completely stupid. Let them know you appreciate it. How can I like myself? I'm not sure. I think they need to update that. Right. Okay. Anyway. So that's very interesting there. And right. So hi everyone. If anyone has a question, please go ahead and write it. Otherwise, I can just maybe. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on here. Likes your post, Estella Vera. Thank you, Estella Vera, for Liking that. Right, so if anyone has a question, please go ahead. Otherwise, I can just make comments myself. Actually, what I may try and do is possibly load up another program, then record it, and well, actually, I'm not sure how that will work. And then I was thinking about putting it on YouTube at the same time. But actually, can I go on YouTube at the same time? I don't know. I need to think about that. Right. Hang on, what am I doing here? 2,450 members, nearly 2,500 members for the free forum that I run. Sorry, I'm not thinking very intelligently here. Not 2,400, nearly 2,450. Sorry, nearly well over 2,450, nearly 2,500. Right, I'll just adjust that. Okay, right. Okay, let's go. I think pretty much it's all ready to go. Just wondering if I'm gonna, if there's not many people messaging, I may actually just try sharing in another group. It may be helpful, and see if I can get more people to maybe attend. Right. Hi everyone. It's Philip from England. I'm a UK native IELTS teacher. I first started teaching the IELTS online over 8 years ago, or sorry, not about 8 years ago, and I'm a long-term UK native IELTS speaker. So if you have any questions about the IELTS, please do ask if you would like, if you're interested. Okay, hang on. If I Bangladesh IELTS, I don't know if that's going to go there. Let's see if I post that to see what happens. Okay. Oh, great! It did post. All right, I'm just going to post, maybe waiting for a few questions to come in, possibly. So I'm just going to be sharing. Oh, that's got 13,000 members. Oh, that's a lot. That group there. So perhaps somebody will see that and say, "Oh, I would like to ask a question also." Right. Okay, just waiting for a question at the moment. Hi everyone, it's Philip from England. Please go ahead, and if you have a question, you can write it. Okay, so 3 people here at the moment. We're seeing lots of people asking to join the free forum, and so okay. Hang on. Right. Okay. So hi everyone, it's Philip from England. If you have 4 people here, great. So I'm just sharing with lots of people, and hopefully this may, if I keep sharing in other IELTS groups that I belong to, possibly that may help get more members, so more participants. Right. So if anyone has a question, please go ahead and ask. I am not many people here at the moment, but if you do have a question, please go ahead and ask. And I'm 6 people here. Great. So that's better. Oh, hello. Right, Ahmed Taj Rayan. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I just try my best. Right, you live in Houston, Texas. Oh, great. So nice to meet you. Also, and hi, Ahmed. Tell us about yourself. You know, are you taking the IELTS exam, or are you learning English, or can you tell us a little bit of information about yourself, if you'd like? Prakash Chavan has asked. Right, I'm going to read any message. I have IELTS next Saturday. Any advice? Yeah. Okay. Great. Excellent question from Wafar El Muheb Mabruki. I need a total of 7.5. Okay. You must be a doctor. Is that right, Wafar? I guess you must be a doctor. Am I correct? Well, I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. If you need 7.5, probably you're a doctor, right? Not mistaken. Right. Okay, I'll read the reply. With 7 each, you definitely sound like a doctor. You're sounding more and more like a doctor trying to work in the UK. Academic, yes, you said yes. Well, the first question to you, Wafar, is, have you taken the IELTS exam before? That is the first and most important question I can ask. Have you taken the IELTS exam before? Now, I'm just going to be multitasking. So when people are talking to me, I'm going to be trying to share this in other groups as well at the same time to try and get more members. And please share the link also if you're interested with any of your friends. It's all 100% free to ask the question now. Okay, so let me see here. Arts exam preparation. Right, I'm just going to be sharing here. So I'm going to read the comments or question from the doctor. This is the first time. Okay, so conversations started. 10 comments so far. Shared your video. Let them know when you appreciate. Oh, thanks. Yes, please share the video if you like. All right. Okay, 7 people here. Welcome everyone. This is Philip from England. I'm a long-term UK native IELTS teacher. I've been teaching. I first started teaching the IELTS line about 8 years ago. Right. Do you have any? So, well, basically, question for Dr. Wafar. What did you do? What preparation have you done? You know, have you taken practice reading exams, practice listening exams? So, do you have any sort of advice, any comments for that? Have you done any practice reading and listening exams? So I know this is your first time, but have you done any practice listening and reading exams? Important question for Dr. Pronounce it correctly, Wafa. So Dr. Wafa, have you done any reading and listening practice exams? You know, anything like that? Go ahead and let us know. 2.5 practicing from Cambridge 1011. Okay, so I mean, have you for listening and reading? Okay, and how has that been going, Dr. Wafa? How has your listening and reading been going? Is a question I'd like to ask you. How is your listening and reading going at the moment for your practice? Okay, hi everyone. I'm just waiting for Dr. Wafa to reply. Any questions? Please go ahead and ask. And I watch videos for writing. Okay. But my question is for listening and reading, Dr. Wafa, what grades have you got for listening and reading in your practice exams? Kind of important question, I guess. So what grade did you get, Dr. Wafa, for your listening and reading? We're going to be waiting for Dr. Wafa to I'm terrible with foreign names. Good thing is I'm an English teacher, not a foreign language teacher. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? Right. At the moment, for sure. Okay, so just waiting for Dr. Wafa to reply, and he just asking about what is your what results have you got? Okay, not less than 32 in the practice exam. Right. So I'm trying to remember from memory. That's probably about a grade 7, 6.5, no, probably about 7. Is that correct, Dr. Wafa? Not less than 32 in the practice exam. So the issue is in writing. Okay, very interesting. And now for writing, what issues, Dr. Wafa, do you find that you have? Do you find that you're running out of time? What are some of the key issues that you're finding for the writing? You're can't think of ideas. What sort of issues do you think you're having there, maybe, Dr. Wafa? Just wait for his reply. And hi everyone, this is Philip from England. Please go ahead and ask any questions. I'm a long-term UK native IELTS teacher. Yes, I went to school in England and was born in England, so I'm a native speaker 100%. And I'm happy to answer any questions about the IELTS or grammar or anything like that. And yes, I have been teaching the IELTS for many, many years. Or not many, but you know what I mean. A long time, basically. Right, okay. So I don't know if I'm writing good tasks. Okay, so interesting comment. So basically, I'll just give some tips now. Okay, so basically, I mean, honestly, the best thing. Now I can just give general tips, and what I recommend is downloading my free ebook here, and I'll just give a link for that. And what I'd recommend is, I mean, I can give lots of tips, but basically you need to actually, probably what's a good idea, unless you're confident you're going to pass, is to actually have your writing corrected by a teacher. So, you know, if you're not a teacher, how do you know if you're making a mistake? I mean, if I was learning French and I was writing in French, how would I know if I made a mistake? I have no idea. So, you know, a teacher is obviously best. A native teacher is obviously best, or otherwise you can ask a, you know, it's a non-native teacher if if they got high English, or a friend or whatever. But a native teacher or a non-native teacher with the same English level, if it's possible, would be good. As a native speaker, right? Yeah. So basically, okay, I'll go through some tips anyway, Dr. Waffa. First of all, make synonyms. So for the question, by the way, everyone, hi everyone, just go ahead and ask a question if you'd like to ask a question. And basically, make synonyms for the question. So before you start writing, obviously, if you're a doctor, you're going to be taking the academic. As far as I'm aware, that's always the case. So make synonyms for the question. So basically, what I've heard is that there is no grade for repeating their vocabulary. So I am French. I can correct it for you. Oh yeah, I did learn French at school, but don't worry. I'm not gonna try and risk speaking something. You know. Okay. So basically, where was it? Yes. So write synonyms for the question, for the task. Obviously, the academic, there'll be a chart or a map. Now try and use synonyms. So before you start writing, write synonyms. So basically, you don't want to repeat their vocabulary. What I've heard from a IELTS examiner, supposedly on a forum, is if you repeat their vocabulary, they skip the word and go to the next word. So the first thing to do is, wherever possible, make synonyms so that you're not repeating their vocabulary. Really, you don't want to repeat their vocabulary, you know, obviously. And it's just logical, because if you're just repeating, you know, their words, that's obviously not going to impress anybody. Do you correct tasks? Yes, I do. This is my job. How can we send our tasks to you? Oh, okay, excellent. So I'll send this here, and yes, I do correct tasks privately, you know, for payment. So here's my Skype ID, and here's my email. And also what I could do is I could send you my website with a link for writing correction. So you can check out the prices there if you're interested. So maybe the price is a little bit high, but basically I just want to really check it carefully. You know, I don't want to do like $5 and then go like crazy, you know, or not crazy, but go at high speed. You know, but I do kind of take some time, you know, and so I kind of find if I do a super cheap price, it's not going to help me or the student, because everyone's going at high speed kind of thing, and it's just not beneficial. Anyway, so they're not super expensive, but they're not cheap, because basically I'm just doing it for, you know, it'll be the cost for my time, basically, to some extent. Okay, and if you're interested in that, please do get in touch. Right, let's carry on with tips. So, you know, here's my Skype ID, here's my web link for pay correction there, and right, and also my email. Right, anyway, going for tips for Dr. Waffa. Yes, please do get in touch, Dr. Waffa. I've added you on Friends, I think, and I'd be delighted to correct if you're interested. Right, okay. So, yes, so first of all, make synonyms. So basically, don't repeat their vocabulary. And next of all, have a structure, have a key idea about structure. These are all tips in my free IELTS tips ebook. The link is at the top if anyone wants to download that. That's 100% free. You don't even need to give your email. You can just kind of enter and get it for free. Right. So basically, yes, the first thing to do is make synonyms. So you're not repeating the vocabulary. That has no grade, obviously. Just logically as well, it would make sense to give a grade for something like that. Then think about the structure. So I recommend 4 paragraphs for task 2 and 3 paragraphs for task 1 rather. So 4 paragraphs for task 2, 3 paragraphs for task 1. Make sure you have an idea about the plan. You know, be something like introduction, agree, disagree, conclusion, or introduction, causes, solutions, conclusion, or introduction, agree, agreed conclusion or whatever. So have an idea about the plan of your structure. For the task 1, normally I do introduction, data analysis. So that can help. Don't start any sentences. These are all tips from my free ebook that I wrote about a year ago or 2 years ago or something, which you can download for free as well. Don't start any sentences with basic words. Don't start a sentence with a or the. I know that a lot of people do it. I don't recommend it. It's not very complex. Hang on, let's keep sharing other groups when I'm trying to multitask. And don't have very short sentences. So I don't recommend having a super short sentence. You know, that's not going to really impress anybody. Okay, so yes, don't have short, super short sentences. I don't recommend that. Like you don't want to have like a 5-word sentence or something, you know, like that. That's just obviously going to look very basic. Okay, I'm just trying to share this in group chats. I'm trying to multitask here. Check if any more questions have come in. If any questions are coming in, please do write them. I'm going to try and keep an eye out for that. Hang on, maybe I missed some. Will update you with my results. Okay, so thanks for your help. Okay, conversation started, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right. Oh, hang on, I seem to be missing that. Now, how do I minimize that so I don't miss any comments here? Right, okay, let's continue. And hi everyone, it's Philip from England. I'm a UK native speaker, and I've been teaching the IELTS online starting from 8 years ago. So if you have any questions about the IELTS, please go ahead. And okay, I seem to be missing the comments or not really seeing them. So just see if I can actually try and view them better. Let me see if I go to the. If I go to the. Okay, that's there. Okay, I want to improve my writing skill. How can I improve my writing skill? A question from Ahmed. Yes, so I think the first thing, Ahmed, to improve your writing skill is basically try to practice as much as possible. And also, it's very useful to have a correction, right? If you don't have a correction, how do you know if it's correct, kind of thing? I would guess if I was learning another language and I wasn't being corrected by anybody, how would I kind of know 100%? Anyway, definitely writing is good. There are other ways as well. You can look at model answers. Can be useful. You can make an Excel sheet of all your errors if they're being corrected. That's what I always recommend students to do. Okay, let me see here. Just trying to multitask, and it's a little bit hard to actually see comments. So, okay, anyway, I think I can just see them here. Right, okay, so there's that. Because my writing is so poor. Okay, Ahmed, what grade did you get for writing? Have you taken the IELTS writing exam before? Ahmed, and what grade did you get? Just while you're doing that, I'm just going to share this in another group and keep on trying to share. Yes, so did you take the IELTS exam before, Ahmed? And what grade did you get before for the IELTS, if you've taken the exam before? Question for Ahmed. And so I'm just seeing here. Okay, oh, hang on. Question coming in, or comment coming in, post in Bangladesh. Lots of comments coming in, great. How to improve my writing skill? This is from Kosar Ani. Welcome, Kosar Ani. I'm still waiting for a reply from Ahmed about his grade, if he's taken the exam before. So yeah, I mean, okay, so how to improve your speaking skill? Well, I'd say, Kozo, the main thing to do is to practice actually speaking. You know, it sounds obvious, but basically, it's a bit like if you want to practice tennis, but you only watch videos. You know, you only it's a bit like if you only watch tennis and you only hang on. There's loads of thumbs coming through from somebody. I'm not sure. I appreciate it. So. Thank you very much. That's very funny. Yeah, so it's a bit like if you're only playing tennis and you are only watching TV or watching TV shows about tennis or going for a run, anything like that. So basically, definitely trying to practice speaking. And if you don't have a person that you can actually practice with, what you can do is you can record yourself. You can listen to a native speaker, and then you can record yourself. So that's something that I pretty recommend. And you can go to a website. It's called Euronews. Oh, hang on. I've got 5.5 2 years ago. This is from Ahmed for writing. Okay, thanks for that, Ahmed. Yes, great information. And okay, so I want to improve my writing skills. So okay, so yes, so basically, a question from Kolsar Oni, and how can I improve my speaking skills? So the main thing to do, I think, is just to practice speaking, even if that's by yourself, and then record yourself and listen again and compare it to a native speaker. If you go to a website, it's called euronews.net. I'll type it in the chat window here. Euronews. I think it's euronews.net, euronews.com or something. And hang on, make sure I get the spelling correct. And basically, so there we go, euronews.com, and basically, I'll give it to the in the Bangladesh forum as well. I don't know if I can do that. I'm sorry. I'll just try to add Kolsar. Oh, you are my friends already. So I'll just message you with the link here, and yeah. So basically, you can go here, and then you can actually play it and then listen to native speakers reading text. So excellent question. Right. Okay. It's a little bit hard to read actually. A little bit of trying to see if I can actually redesign this window somehow to see that. Right. Okay. Very good. Okay, so going ahead, for any other questions I may miss, I want to improve my writing skill. How can I improve my writing part? Yes, so basically, understand the exam, Ahmed. So basically, know about the structure, and so it's 4 paragraphs for task 1, for task 2, and 3 paragraphs for 3 paragraphs for task 1. Okay, excellent. I want to improve my writing skill. How can I improve my writing parts? Okay, that's the same one, right? There are a lot of tips for writing, things like use synonyms, don't repeat their vocabulary, start every sentence with it. These are all tips in my free IELTS ebook as well. It's at the top. I'll just copy and paste it here again. So basically, start every sentence with a complex word is one thing to do, and another very important thing is make sure your handwriting is clear. If your handwriting is not clear and they can't read it, then you will not be likely to pass if they can't read it, right? It's just basic logic. So make sure your handwriting is clear, and also make sure that you can write quickly with a pen or pencil. Most people most people don't use a pen or a pencil, right? Normally, or I certainly don't. Normally, I'm always on the computer these days, although I used to when I was younger. And probably the same for almost everybody in the world, I guess. In the Western world, or who uses computers, people who use computers a lot. So basically, hang on, I'm just putting in links here. So basically, try to use a pencil or a pen as much as possible. I would recommend, because most people, they don't have the experience using it, right, and they're kind of out of practice. So as I was. Okay, excellent question. Right, let's see here. I'm trying to check for any questions. Yes, so any new questions, please go ahead and write the questions. This is Philip from England. My website is onlineenglishteacher.com behind me. You can probably see I don't use handwriting a lot. It's not very clear, is it? But you can just read it, I guess. So basically, yes, if you have a question, please go ahead. I'm a long-term UK native IELTS specialist, you could say. Maybe I'm calling myself a specialist, but, my last student has just passed with the IELTS. Let me tell you what grade she got. The last grade I got, this was from 2 days ago or something, and this was Joanna from Greece. Congratulations, Dr. Joanna. She is now going to be working in the UK. And so basically she got listening 8.5, reading 9, writing 7, speaking 8. Oh, great score, right? And congratulations to Dr. Joanna. She was in the UK. She couldn't work. She can now, I guess, because she's got average 8 and 7.7 for each section. So that's Dr. Joanna has just passed with me. Listening 8.5, studying online. She did 18 group classes. Listening 8.5, reading 9. Listening 8.5. I'm just reading the. She took a photo actually of the result. Listening 8.5, reading 9, writing 7, speaking 8. So congratulations to Dr. Joanna. So that's someone who's just studied my website, onlineenglishteacher.com. Okay. Anyway, so if you have a question, anyway, success, right? She failed 3 times before, studied with me, and then passed the first time after studying with me. So I guess something was working there. Right. Okay. Very good. Okay, hi everyone, this is Philip from England. I'm a UK native speaker, and I'm an IELTS specialist, and also very expensive grammar, business English, anything else you'd like to ask, please go ahead, I'm happy to answer. Right, I can see there are 7 people here at the moment, so just got a message here from somebody. Okay, yeah, so thanks everyone for liking this, and if you have a question, please write it. I'm happy to answer. So there are 9 people here at the moment. I'm probably going to share it maybe in a few more windows, a few more groups, and if you have a question, please go ahead and ask. I'm happy to answer. Right, okay, share in a group, let me see. Right. Okay. Let me see here. Arts exam. I'll just share another group. I don't know what that one is, but I'll try sharing it there. I'm in it. Okay. Right. Anyway, hi everyone. This is Philip from England, and if you have a question about the IELTS, please go ahead and ask. I'm happy to answer. So we were speaking about a couple of questions that come in, how to improve your speaking and also how to improve your writing. So as I was saying, basically for the writing and speaking, try to try to do as much practice as possible. Basically, try to do regular practice. It's a bit like playing tennis, as I said. If you just watch tennis or go running or go down the gym, that's great. But really, the best way to play tennis and read books, that's great too. But the best way to play tennis, to get good at tennis, is by playing tennis, right? So, yes. So go ahead and practice writing, practice speaking as much as possible. If you can't, hang on. Could you add me one group so I can chat? This is from Rajab Biri. Yes, I do have a free group, so I have like a private group, and you're asking for could you have me one group so I can chat? Yes, well I do have private Skype classes, so if anyone's interested in buying those, I can give my email and also my Skype, and I give some free stuff as well. So these are private Skype classes. You can schedule time. You can add me on Skype and anything like that, and email to confirm as well if you don't have Skype or prefer that. But also I have like a free ebook. So basically you can download that. The link for that is at the top of the page. And also I have a free group which I'm not in so much actually. It's just. But I'll give the link for that if anyone wants to join it. But I don't offer premium support for that. I'm not kind of guaranteeing I'm going to be answering every question or anything like that. But yes, this is a free group offer as well, and also there is a free ebook. But if anyone wants private classes, yes, my Skype ID is IELTS Online English Teacher, and my email is info@onlineenglishteacher.com. So check it out, and also check out the free ebook. I spent a lot of time making that, and it's been downloaded maybe thousands of times. I don't know, a lot of visitors, probably thousands by now, I guess. Okay, hi everyone. This is Philip from England. I'm a UK native speaker. My website is onlineenglishteacher.com, and if you have a question about the IELTS or about grammar or about anything else, please go ahead, and I'm happy to answer. Okay, right. So basically, the questions that have come in so far are about three questions. Number one, how can I improve writing? Number two, how can I improve speaking? And also number three, how can I improve in a short time? I think there was a doctor here, and he's trying to take the exam in a week. I think for someone trying to improve in a week, the first thing to do is hopefully you've done a lot of practice exams. So basically, then for the errors you've made, then you can kind of put them in an Excel sheet, and then hopefully you can find out the errors you've made and see the patterns. One thing I like to do when I'm teaching is to ask the students to make an Excel sheet for writing and also for speaking, and to put the errors into an Excel sheet and then see the patterns, so that you can actually see which errors you're making a lot of. So that's probably something I recommend. Okay, right. Hi everyone. If you just joined, this is Philip from England. I'm a UK native speaker. My website is onlineenglishteacher.com, and please ask a question for free about the IELTS. I started teaching it about 8 years ago. So, yes, so basically I'm kind of an IELTS specialist, you could say. Maybe my opinion. Oh, not just my opinion. One of my students, she's from Greece, and she has just passed. She got listening 8.5, reading 9, writing 7, speaking 8. And this was the first time she took the exam with me. She'd failed it 3 times before starting classes with me. She took 18 group classes, I think, approximately, and she passed. So, okay, there we go. So there are some results. Okay, right. Okay, if there's no questions, I'll maybe just keep making comments. So, tips for improving writing, as I said, make sure that you are familiar with using a pen and pencil. You may have a bigger disadvantage if you go to the exam center and you arrive and you just suddenly using a pen and pencil, having not used it for 10 years to write an essay. It's going to be a big disadvantage. So for your homework, I normally recommend for students to always write their homework with a pen and pencil. Because if you don't, basically you're going to have a bit of a hard time, perhaps, if you have no experience recently of doing it. Also, try and choose, if you're going to be using a pen or pencil, which is most comfortable. You can actually bring an eraser into the exam. Also, okay, I'll just keep on going for tips from my memory, but if you have a question, please do go ahead and ask. For errors in the exam, if you make a mistake, if you're using a pen, make sure to cross it out and then write above it. Don't change the letter or change the word. I think normally don't do it, because basically it just becomes a bit confusing for the examiners. Like, did you mean the first word, they think, or did you mean the second word? The other thing is, make sure your handwriting is clear. As I said before, if your handwriting isn't clear, then how will the examiner know what you mean? And so definitely, I wouldn't recommend having unclear handwriting, right? Because then it's going to be a bit confusing for the examiner. Another thing you can do is actually just practice writing, as well as writing with a pen or pencil for homework. You can also practice writing on line paper, or you may be able to, something like would be an exam, something similar or whatever. So basically, try to. So I'm just sharing on another page, right, checking for any questions. If anyone has any questions, please go ahead and ask. I'm trying to Trying to see if I can check, not miss any questions. Could you add me as a group? Okay. Yes. So also for the where was it here? And okay. So yeah. So basically, anyway, sorry, I may have lost my thought a little bit here. But anyway, so keep practicing, and think of the style of writing with a pen or pencil. Also, make sure you understand the question correctly. What you can do before the exam is to think about, to research the different types of questions and think about the structure you're going to be using. Don't spend too much time trying to think of ideas. I think just 1 or 2 minutes. You kind of want to think of maybe 2 examples to support the argument and then 2 examples against. I generally recommend trying to go into a bit more detail for the examples. You can say in my country, in my city, blah blah blah, rather than something just speaking too generally. So I don't recommend that. Okay. Thanks a lot for all the likes. I appreciate that. And yes, if anyone has a question, please go ahead and ask. I'm just looking out for any questions. Otherwise, I'll keep on going from tips from my memory. Also, checking. Make sure you have enough time for checking. Basically, you don't want to write it and then not check. I think it's really a bad strategy. Some people say they check as they write. I'm not sure that really works very well, unless you really stop the basically, I think just try and maybe you can do small checks when you're writing. But I think also the main thing is when you get to the end, you want to have time to check it, ideally. Basically, for the task 1, I recommend maybe doing 15 minutes writing, 5 minutes checking. For example, it's just an example. People can have different options. Or for the task 2, you can do 30 minutes writing and 10 minutes checking. Maybe I'm not saying these are 100%, the best amounts or whatever, or necessary to do so much time or whatever. It may depend how fast people are checking or whatever. But basically, if you don't check it, this is quite a good way to reduce the grade, basically, unfortunately. Basically, yes, so definitely, make sure that, I'm just trying to share this in a few more groups. So basically, make sure that you are checking carefully. If you don't check, then, basically, this is going to be a bit harder to avoid so many mistakes, obviously. Right, okay. Hi everyone, this is Philip from onlineenglishteacher.com. If you have a question about the IELTS, please go ahead and ask. I started teaching it about 8 years ago, so I kind of really should know quite a lot about it, and probably do, because I've just been teaching it for hundreds of classes or however many classes for many years. So if I'm a UK native speaker and born and went to school in England, so if you have a question about the IELTS, please do ask. Also I have a free IELTS tips ebook at the top. I'll put the link here, and if you're interested in that, please go ahead and download. It's for free. I'll put the link here for my free IELTS tips ebook. And if anyone's interested in paid study at all, I have a website, onlineenglishteacher.com. And I offer, Skype classes, e-courses. I've made free forum, everything like that. So, welcome to the free or the paid, whichever you prefer. It's entirely up to you. Right, okay, now then, we're just going ahead with the answering questions, and also for speaking. Try to, for the questions, so I'll go through for some tips for speaking. So for speaking exam, try to make sure you understand the question. If you don't understand the question, then you can just be guessing and may get it completely wrong. For the speaking exam, try not to speak too fast. Native speakers many times don't speak that fast, and some maybe one or more, probably some students I've had have said that they're trying to speak very fast to impress the examiner. To be honest, I wouldn't even recommend a native speaker to do it, because it just sounds unnatural. Like the examiner, if someone's speaking super fast, the examiner may think, what's with this person? Why are they speaking so fast? Is there any reason for it? So basically, I wouldn't recommend that. Just try and speak at so just try and speak at a normal speed. Don't try and speak super fast. I don't think it's, certainly not faster than a native speaker. It's not going to impress anybody. Another speaking tip is try to change the question. So if they say, for example, what is your favorite hobby, then you wouldn't say my favorite hobby is, or if they say what is your favorite food, you wouldn't say what my favorite food is. So try and change it. You can say, I like. Sorry, it's just disconnected there. So you can say that. So you wouldn't say, what is your favorite hobby? You wouldn't say my favorite hobby is, or what is your favorite food? You wouldn't say what my favorite food is. You could say something like, in my free time, I like doing blah blah blah, or what is your favorite food? You can say I like eating at Spanish restaurants or something like that, for paella or whatever. So basically, you don't want to just repeat their vocabulary, right? Because it's gonna look basic. So definitely, I don't think you want to do that to get the highest grade. Okay, hi everyone. If you just joined, this is Philip from England. I'm a UK native speaker, meaning I was born and went to school in England. Not very important, but some people ask if they're interested. And I've IELTS specialist, meaning that I've been specializing in teaching IELTS starting from about 8 years ago. I first started teaching online. And I have free resources like a free ebook and a free forum, and also paid resources at the website onlineenglishteacher.com. So please do go ahead and check those out if you like, if you're interested. And my Skype ID is IELTS Online English Teacher, and email is info@onlineenglishteacher.com. So happy to provide help for free or for paid, whichever you prefer. There's lots of free stuff, very much free stuff on my free website, so do check it out if you're just looking for free. And of course now it's free as well, so if you have any question, please do go ahead and ask. Any questions about English or grammar? I'm also a grammar specialist, or not grammar specialist, I don't know. But I've taught it really a lot for many years, but I'm probably know more about arts. I know a lot about grammar, but I wouldn't call myself a specialist there, of course. It's very much more complex than arts in some ways. Anyway, but if you have a question about grammar, I've been teaching for many years, please go ahead and ask. I'm happy to answer. So, where were we? So I've had questions about how to improve writing, how to improve speaking, how to improve in a short time for writing. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with some more tips for speaking as well. And for task 2 for speaking, try to make bullet points. So I normally recommend try to make about 15 bullet points for when you're preparing for the 1 minute for the task 2 for speaking. You can make bullet points. And hi, Andres, cheers. Oh, thanks for that. I missed that somehow. I'll just add for friends. Oh yes, and by the way, if anybody wants to, I'll just maybe share this in another forum, another group. If anyone wants to kind of keep in touch, you can go to my company page, and you can, follow that. I think I'm not exactly sure so much about IELTS, but I think that. About Facebook, but I think that will give you updates, right? Okay, Argentinian Facebook group. I'll try and join. I'm in that, and I'll try and post there and see if. Right. Okay. Excellent. And I've got a message from. Oh, Andres has accepted the friend request. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So let me see. I'll try and just add in. I'll just give the web link for my. For my Facebook business page. Do check it out. Hi Ahmed. Oh, fantastic. Thanks a lot. Excellent. I'm following you. Okay, now that is right, isn't it? That's the okay, I'll just add to friend Ahmed. Right, okay, so cheers, Andres is accepted. Cheers, Andres, from Switzerland, Zurich. You know why? Right, okay, so I think people in Switzerland generally have very good English, but I remember one of my first students I taught, I've been teaching English by Skype for over 10 years. I started in January 2007, and one of them was a guy called Mike about 10 years ago from Switzerland. I remember it now. He was trying to pass the CAE exam, CAE exam, and I think he got a really high grade. He got the second highest grade. I think it surprised him and it surprised me. I don't know who was more surprised after the classes, but he did very well. Okay, right, excellent. So, right, if anyone has a question about the IELTS, about English, about don't talk to me about football. That's the only thing. Someone said to me before, "Oh, which football team is your favorite?" And I said, "Well, I don't really like football that much." And he said, "Oh, but I thought you were from England." So actually, probably it's true. Most people in England, or a lot of people, probably the majority of people in England, or a large minority anyway, do like football, but I don't. So, okay, so ask me about the IELTS, but not about football. Okay, you're a German speaker. Great. Okay. Yes, so I know I was teaching a guy called Mike from Switzerland. I wonder what happened to that guy. Nice guy. And I was teaching him the Chi exam. He got a I think it was a Chi exam, and he got like the second highest grade or something. And, or no, I don't know if it was the second highest grade, but it was like, he was super surprised, and so was I. It's like, oh, how did that happen? Right, okay. Anyway, hi everyone, it's Philip from England. Welcome to the group. I'm a UK native speaker. If you have a question, please go ahead and ask. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about the IELTS, and also thanks for the ads. Yes, definitely. And yes, I have free resources, like I have a free IELTS tips ebook. Also, I have a free forum, so do please check it out. It's 100% free. The free forum, I'm not always in there, but it's just kind of run for free, and I kind of post things in there, like for example, I'm posting at the moment this podcast. But also I have paid services as well. Oh, I have a lot of other free material as well if you check out my free ebook there. And also have paid services as well, such as e-courses, Skype classes, writing correction, private forum. It's all, and which I do answer every question if they ever come up, if they will ever come up, and or me or another teacher kind of thing. And my website here is onlineenglishteacher.com, so please check it out. All right, lots of free material, very large amount of free material, and also a lot of some paid material, paid resources. Right, hi Mavier, nice to meet you. Thanks a lot. And yes, oh, by the way, if anyone wants to kind of keep up to date, you can check out my Facebook business page. Here it is. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna see a question. I hope I haven't missed a question. Okay, Ricardo. Hi, teacher. Huge hi from Brazil. hi, Ricardo. Nice to meet you. I kind of feel I don't know what to say. I'm trying to think of something interesting to say. Maybe failing hugely, or hopefully not failing too much. But hi. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so also I can just give a congratulations to one of my students. This is Joanna, if you're listening, congratulations. I've already congratulated a lot already. Listening 8.5, reading 9, writing 7, speaking 8. You gave me the result 2 days ago. Whoa. You've had it 3 times before, and then studying 18 group classes. You passed the first time with me. I think approximately 18 classes. You found it a bit stressful. So did I, but the result was good. Okay, well done. Okay, let me see here. Right, okay, hi everyone, this is Philip from England. Please go ahead with a question. I'm an IELTS specialist and very experienced grammar teacher, English teacher, everything about English. I've been teaching a lot of business English, etc. I have a lot of free material, free resources like free ebook, and also I have paid services like Skype classes, and also Skype classes, and also e-courses, private forum, etc. Okay, why do German speaker accent? Oh, hang on, excellent question here. I'm going to read it from our friend from Switzerland. Okay, so let me see here. Try and find that. The question is, why do German speaker accents sound like American? Oh, excellent question. One of the first students I ever taught by Skype was, I guess you could say, a friend from Germany now, and I taught him on and off for many years. He didn't have an American accent, so all I'm guessing is that the people who have American accents, who are speaking German, the reason is because they're watching a lot of American movies, listening to American music, and and stuff, and serials, etc. So I guess that's probably the answer, right? My English is not good, but I like listening. Yes, right. Thanks a lot for that. And yes, if anyone has a question, please do go ahead and ask. I'm definitely happy to try and answer. If I don't answer, I'll just have to say I don't answer. But if you have a question, please go ahead and ask. And this is Philip from England, and I'm a UK native speaker. I was born and went to school in England. And right, here is my Facebook page, so do add it there. Right, okay. Is anyone taking the IELTS soon? I guess everyone must be taking the IELTS, right, mostly, if you're here. Because I'm kind of only posting in IELTS groups. But yes, anyway, so, but basically the IELTS is very important, right, for a lot of people. They need to pass it for their goals, for their study, for their education, anything like that. Anyway, right, excellent. I'm going to try and post this maybe in a couple more groups, and if you have any questions, please do go ahead and ask. I'm waiting for more questions to come in. Otherwise, I'm kind of speaking to myself, which I don't mind, but in case other people think I'm not answering, saying too much useful stuff. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask, please go ahead and ask, and I will try my best to answer. Right, I'm just pasting the link into sharing the group, sharing the conversation into some more chat windows. Okay, right, let me see here. Hi, I want to know how to work on... Oh, excellent. Sorry, I've missed a question. Excellent question here. From Vibe Havi Gar from India. Oh, amazing name. So, and the question is... Yes, I wasn't just trying to listen to my own voice. Okay, I wasn't trying to listen just to my own voice, and I didn't actually see the question. It's a little bit hard to kind of makes it silent. So the question is that, oh, hang on, I hope I missed that. I'll try it on the other window here. So the question, excellent question, was hi sir, hi, thanks for that. I wanted to know which one you teach, academic or general? Oh, I teach both. Personally, I prefer the academic because you kind of learn a lot of vocabulary, like increase, decrease, marked increase, everything like that. In summary, all kind of vocabulary. But also, I teach the general as well. And basically, for the general, it's a bit. I haven't kind of got so many. I've got a whole lot of vocabulary for IELTS academic task 1. And quite a lot for writing task 2. For the general, it's not so easy perhaps to learn so many useful phrases like for the task 1 academic. But you can also learn idioms. You can learn how to start and finish it. Look at the structure. Yes, I mean you can definitely learn stuff. But personally, I prefer the academic task 1. Although I'm starting to think a bit more about the general for vocabulary as well. But I've got kind of e-courses with like 75 terms or 100 terms or whatever. Actually, I have no idea. Quite, tens or whatever of vocabulary for the academic task 1. So personally, I prefer the academic task 1 and to the general task 1. But I think both are reasonable. Hi, sir. This is from Vibe Havi Gur. Hi, sir, from India. Thanks for the question. Hi, sir. I want to know how to work on writing section of IELTS. Well, the first thing to do, excellent question, and the first thing to do is try to make sure that you are practicing or doing as much writing as possible. I think that goes for all the sections: reading, writing, listening, speaking. Make sure you do regular practice. And then for writing and speaking, you really need to have correction from someone who is able to give you improvement. Native IELTS teacher, experienced IELTS teacher, or whoever. So basically, yes. So how to work on? So basically, there are many different aspects, and probably what I recommend is just download my free ebook. You can start with that, and there are things like make sure that you are used to using a pen or pencil because most people will need a pen or pencil, and also make synonyms. Understand the question. Don't start a sentence with a basic word. Use complex words in the middle. Don't have very short sentences. When you make sure you have time for correction, so you're not leaving. Make sure you leave enough time for correction. make sure you can write at high speed, many things. What is the opinion on the Effortless Learning English course? Yeah, I've heard of that guy. He's super famous, and basically something maybe I misunderstood it, but it was kind of like, learn this course or watch this course and you'll learn English like without trying. But I'm not sure how that's even possible, because all study requires effort, right? So I think, and I did have a look at one of them. You know, it was something like some amazing tips, blah blah blah. But then when I looked at it, it was just sort of general tips like whatever would that be? You know, like speaking English daily or something. But every teacher says that. So I know it's super famous. I mean, the marketing is fantastic. That's what I say for that guy. Is the English the same as the marketing? I mean, you know, who knows? But definitely the marketing is 100%. I'll give them kind of 100% or whatever for marketing, or very good at marketing. Is English at the same level as the marketing? I can't say. I'm not going to make an opinion. All I'd say is, you know, I looked at something, and it kind of was, well, that was pretty impressive, the tips they're giving. So, you know, who knows? So all I'd say is, I'm not saying this guy isn't the best English teacher in the world and doesn't have the most amazing courses. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is I had a look at some of the tips, and I was kind of thinking, well, I have these tips, or all the English teachers have these tips, and you know, I don't know. I mean, but maybe he's the best English teacher. He's certainly the most successful, probably. So yeah, I mean, maybe if you're thinking of that, you can do some demos and try and find people who've done it as well and ask questions. So maybe it's excellent. But I think the idea that you can kind of just, you know, watch a few videos and speak English, of course, nobody thinks that. And so maybe this is. But when I say that, people may think everyone's talking about it, so everyone thinks it's amazing. However, what he may even be saying that, you know, he may not be saying you're going to learn English in a month or anything like that. What he may be saying is, you know, this is kind of a low pressure, low stress way. But yeah, I mean, you know, go for it. If you think it's good, if you heard good recommendations, if you take some tests and they seem good, and if they have a money back guarantee, go for it and let us know how you get on. I mean, it certainly is the most successful marketer for English teaching in the world. Is it really so more amazing than other teachers? I don't know. You know, I'm sure he may know far more than me and many other teachers, and you know, etc. So who knows? But I think the idea, you know, the idea that it's like someone says, you know, go down the gym, I'll give you some tips, you'll look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1 week. If anyone says it, don't believe it. You know. Okay. Right. Okay. What is tips for IELTS writing section? Yeah. Have a look through the IELTS tips. There are plenty there. Things like writing correction. Make sure you check for writing correction. Make sure that you know, you make sure you can use a pen and pencil. Make your experience for that. Here's how to contact me if you're interested in any paid class as well. I have lots of free stuff as well. Basically, I think the main thing for speaking, writing, listening, reading, I keep on saying, is just keep on practicing as much as possible. You don't want to. You can't read a book, and you can't read a book and watch videos and get good at tennis. Right? You've actually got to practice it. And certainly for speaking, it's physical. So you've got to use your muscles and also mental. Yes. So okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for that. Excellent question there. I'm trying to not miss any questions. Not many come in, but if anyone is all right, I have a comment here from somebody. You're now connected from Havi. Good thing I'm an English teacher, not a foreign language teacher. That's all I can say sometimes. Ahmed Asher, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for that. Okay, excellent. And I'm trying not to miss any questions. Some excellent questions coming in, and I'm trying to actually use this correctly. Okay, right. Tips. Yes. So. See any other tips maybe have missed or they've gone off the page. And now if anyone wants to actually follow my webpage and kind of keep up to date, this is my business page here. So you can kind of go there And also, I have a website, onlineenglishteacher.com. Oh, still some various amounts of people here. So if you have a question, please go ahead. And, right, okay, I hope I'm not speaking too fast. I kind of, maybe when I'm excited or something, I speak a bit fast. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I hope everyone understood me reasonably. I think with the internet, everyone's English is really improving. Duration of speaking exam session, excellent question. It's this is from Vibe Heavy. Yes, if anyone has a question, please do ask. The duration of the speaking exam is 11 to 14 minutes, right? And first of all, there'll be the introduction questions like where are you from, what do you do, what's your favorite food, anything like that. And then there'll be a cue card where you need to speak for between 1 to 2 minutes approximately, and then there'll be a I say approximately. I always recommend students to speak for like 90 seconds or something. But that, that's not necessarily an error if you speak for 5 seconds over or whatever, anything like that. Or even maybe there's no special error that will stop you. And then there are the follow-up questions. So the IELTS exam is a bit like a... okay, I'll cover that. Karen Baim, excellent question. Yes, the... for the... oh, we're friends already. Okay. And the thing about the IELTS speaking is it's kind of like a job interview. Job interviews may be very short, right? You go for 10 to 15 minutes, it's a bit high pressure, and you kind of could perform very well with lots of energy and interest and whatever. And the speaking exam is a bit like that. It's 11 to 14 minutes. You got to go in. You got to really be thinking fast and minimize the errors and everything like that. So basically, one thing for the speaking exam is also just think about energy. You don't want to have you don't want to have eaten like a pizza like 1 hour before and your stomach is full. So you want to have like fruit and energy and be high powered and basically be going in and kind of like a job interview. And actually, I do recommend students to kind of wear a suit or smart clothes to kind of give them confidence. Okay, right. Struggling. Excellent question from Kiran Byrne. Byrne. Excuse me. And struggling with true, false, not given. Basically, for the reading section, what I normally recommend, Kiran, is if that's your real name, I'm not sure. Maybe you're going for quite a high grade for a native speaker. Is basically two key things. First of all, make a schedule. So you're going to be like checking the questions for 3 minutes, then you're going to be checking the text for 7 minutes, then you're going to be answering questions for 7 minutes, and then 2 minutes checking, 1 minute phone check or whatever. So basically, what I recommend for students to do is check the questions and then underline the keywords, maybe get bullet points and put them on the text so that you know by text you know what to look out for. Then you need to go through the text and underline keywords and make bullet points next to the paragraphs. So kind of like there's a paragraph with 5 lines, you underline a few words, make a quick summary, bullet points next to them, and basically then you can then check again quickly, and then for the 7 minutes you can answer the questions, and then for 2 minutes checking, 1 minute phone check. For true, false, not given, so that's kind of tricky. Now, what I recommend for students is, one tip is, when you're doing, like you do the 3 minutes underlining the question, vocabulary, and then 7 minutes formatting the text, underlining it, making bullet points, then at the same time, if you have an issue with something like true, false, not given, prioritize that and do that at the same time as you're formatting the text. But what I would say to students, it's probably a lot of, I think even I knew one native speaker who couldn't even get like 7 for each section or something, from Australia, because it's just difficult. The IELTS exam is all about time, and basically, okay, right, okay, excellent question. Right, how's the time? It's a bit late in the UK. So, thank you very much, everyone. This is Philip from OnlineEnglishTeacher.com. I have free material here. This is my website. If you're looking for paid Skype classes, e-courses, private forum, or writing correction, please do get in touch. I have a lot of free material, like a free ebook at the top, and also I'll try and give a link for the free. I have a free forum which I'm kind of in sometimes, but I just post to it normally. I'm not kind of replying, but also have a paid forum where I can kind of guarantee that all the answers will be from me or from a teacher. So do join that. And yes, okay, excellent. There it is. And the part of the reading I seem to be struggling with, however, I'm doing good in other parts. Okay, and last comment I'll skip to Kiran is, for the moment anyway, is basically remember that you don't need to get 40 marks, right? The reading exam is 40 marks, and to get the grade you need to, you need to get like 35, 32, whatever is your target. So basically, don't stress out about it. You say, you're not going for the 40, right? Probably you won't, but just in case some students do. So you're not going for the 40, you're going for the 32, the 35. So if there's one specific type, maybe all students have issues with that, and or a lot of them taking the exam. Not all, of course, most likely. So basically, just go say, okay, I need to. If I can get 50% of the true false not given, then you can still maybe get your grade. So okay. Right, okay, thank you very much, everyone. This is Philip, my website is Online English Teacher. It's been fantastic meeting and speaking to everyone. My pleasure, and thank you for your excellent questions. And I wish you all the best success, or I hope you have success in your exams. Of course, everyone's probably not going to pass. However, I hope that as many as possible will pass, or even everybody here will pass. Okay, have a brilliant day. Thanks a lot.